fill file will feature The Elusive Samurai, a fascinating series set in the turbulent era of medieval Japan after the collapse of the Kamakura shogunate. In today's video, we'll be diving into 3 key lessons: how suffering shapes our identity, the hidden virtues of being elusive, and the strength found in flowing with life rather than fighting against it. If that sounds interesting to you, make sure to like this video and consider subscribing for more deep dives into anime philosophy. Now let's dive into the world of Hojo Tokiyuki, set in 1333. The Elusive Samurai began in the wake of a political catastrophe, the fall of the Kamakura shogunate. Hojo Tokiyuki, the series' protagonist, is a carefree young boy, more interested in playing games than in preparing for his future as a leader. At first glance, he doesn't seem like the kind of person destined to save his people. He isn't bold, he isn't battle-ready, and he certainly doesn't fit the mold of a traditional hero. What he does possess, however, is an incredible talent for dodging, whether it's evading enemies, responsibility, or even his own destiny. From the very beginning, the show flips the typical narrative of heroism on its head. Tokiyuki isn't the type to charge into battle or confront danger head-on, but as fate would have it, his world is about to crumble, forcing him onto a path of self-discovery. The first profound lesson from The Elusive Samurai is that suffering shapes identity. This idea is deeply philosophical and has roots in the teachings of thinkers like Nietzsche, who famously said, "That which does not kill us makes us stronger." Tokiyuki begins his journey as a boy unaware of the dangers around him. He enjoys the safety of his royal status, preferring to spend his days playing tag rather than fulfilling his princely duties. But everything changes when his family is betrayed, his home burned, and those he loved slaughtered in a single, devastating event. This is Tokiyuki's turning point, where his innocence is stripped away, and he's forced to face a harsh new reality. In philosophical terms, this is an existential crisis, a moment when Tokiyuki must confront the void left by his loss and decide what kind of person he will become in response. Suffering in this case is not just an obstacle, it's a crucible for transformation. Tokiyuki could have chosen to crumble under the weight of his tragedy, but instead he finds a way to channel his unique skills, his evasiveness, into something greater. This leads us to question our own lives. How do we respond when everything we know is stripped away? Do we allow suffering to define us, or do we redefine ourselves through it? The second lesson dives deeper into the hidden virtues of being elusive. At first glance, Tokiyuki's talent for dodging seems like a liability. In a world of warriors and heroes, what good is the ability to run and evade? Isn't that the mark of a coward? This is where the Elusive Samurai flips traditional notions of strength and courage. Tokiyuki's ability to evade isn't just about survival, it's about strategy. It's about outlasting enemies, confusing them, and using their aggression against them. This concept has deep roots in Eastern philosophy, particularly in Taoism. The ancient Taoist philosopher Lao Tzu teaches us that the soft and yielding will overcome the hard and strong. Water, for instance, is soft, yet over time it can carve through stone. In much the same way, Tokiyuki's elusive nature allows him to overcome opponents who are stronger and more aggressive by avoiding their attacks. The idea of elusiveness also ties into the Taoist concept of Wu Wei, which means effortless action, or action through inaction. Tokiyuki's success comes not from forcing a solution, but from moving with the flow of events, adapting to his surroundings, and allowing the right moment to emerge. This is a powerful lesson for all of us. Sometimes the strength we need isn't about control or dominance, it's about patience, adaptability, and knowing when to act. The third and final lesson is about the strength found in alignment with others and with life itself. While Tokiyuki is a gifted dodger, his journey would be impossible without the help of his allies. Throughout the series, he meets characters who complement his evasive skills with their own unique abilities, from sword fighting to stealth. Together they form a team that turns Tokiyuki's supposed weakness into a strategic advantage. Poured in resources he needs to thrive, just as we all need community, relationships, and collaboration to reach our full potential. In his final confrontation with his treacherous uncle, Tokiyuki and his friends work together to create the perfect scenario where Tokiyuki can use his evasiveness to land the final blow. This lesson challenges us to rethink how we approach our own struggles. We might believe that our strengths aren't enough to tackle the challenges we face, but often it's through teamwork and the collective wisdom of those around us that we discover new paths to success. Sometimes the most powerful thing we can do is trust others to help us become the best version of ourselves. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more philosophical explorations of anime. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What did you take away from Tokiyuki's journey? Until next time, stay philosophical.